Charlene's going out with Scott. I'm not going out with Jason, however. I still love you. Shouldn't say why. I still want you. Shouldn't say why. I've actually known Jason since I was 12. We did the first thing either of us ever did on television, which is a series called Skyways, which was a flop.
Well, I wouldn't say really following the footsteps, but sure, yeah, I've signed a record contract deal with a company called Mushroom in Australia, and I'm sort of following that up at the moment, and we could be doing a few things here, actually.
What's the matter?
Don't know, the fuel seems to be okay.
Great. So we're going to have to paddle all the way back to shore.
I hate to tell you this, guys.
What?
We used the oars for the shot this morning, remember? They're back on the beach.
What?
Welcome, Jason and Kylie, back to Going Live. How can you leave us like that? Cliffhanger. Are you all right?
I think we survived, I think.
Well,
I'm not
this is
gonna
element of
say.
danger.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you
Thank you.
back again. You had a very busy day yesterday recording talking to all the writers. How did it go?
It was great. As you say, it is a really long day. You're there from like 9 o'clock in the morning till 11 at night and rehearsing. But it was good. It went really well.
Lots of fun, lots of people, lots of the kids are fantastic.
Yeah,
So much
kids
fun
are
to
great.
work on, you know, a great sort of buzzing audience. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Did you get to meet our Young Entertainer of the Year?
Yeah, he's gorgeous, little Stuart.
Yeah.
Stuart Anderson, that's right.
We actually did some photos with him, and he was sitting there. He was quite tired by the end of the day, and he was sort of
yawning.
going,
Well,
he
he
was like a
only
real
just got over
professional.
chickenpox. He had
Yeah.
chickenpox about 3 weeks
Really?
earlier. And he was great on the show last week. He did his little song again for us when he heard that he was the winner. And then to meet guys like you and to go along and do the role, I thought it's been great. Now, there's one of those erroneous reports in the press this morning that you said that we had some pictures taken with Stuart. But those were the ones that you wanted used.
Well, the trouble is that photographers think they can do anything, and we're only trying to protect our own rights as artists, because I'm sure the kids here buy a lot of magazines, like Kylie and Jason magazines, and a lot of them we've got nothing to do with, so they're really horrible pictures, and probably full of lies, so you're not actually buying what we're giving you.
Sorry, there. I just wanted to show you. There we are. It is the lovely picture. Can I just show the lovely picture? This is fab. This is fab. Can you see this? There we are. There's little Stuart.
Yes, that's the one.
With Jason and
Gorgeous.
Kylie. There we are.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I bet you enjoyed that.
Yeah,
That's
you did.
great. Well, we have got masses of questions lined up on the phone, masses of questions in the studio here. Let's start with the phone, shall we? And go through No, I'm glad it's the last one, because now they can't put that together in all the outtakes. It's too late. Line one. Who's on line one?
Hello?
Hello, who are you?
Claire Wilson.
Hi, Claire. What's your question?
How do you feel when you read untrue stories about yourself in the newspapers?
Oh, well, there's a ripper in the paper this morning, Big Head Kylie, which is really charming. I'd like to say that it doesn't affect me at all, but I try not to read it for one thing. And then if I do read it and it's untrue, I try to ignore it. That's, I think, the best thing you can do.
The thing is, if you don't actually buy it in the first place, that's the ultimate power.
I know,
isn't it,
well,
really?
they're not really worth buying, some of them.
Okay, thanks very much for your question, Claire. Now I think we've got another Claire. Yes, we have. Another Claire. Which is Claire? There you are, right there, holding the record for me. Thank you very much indeed. Go ahead, Claire.
Do you think it's your music or your personalities that actually sell your records?
I'd say a bit of both. I think you can have all the personality in the world, but if you don't have a good song, you won't get anywhere. It's like a film. You've got to have the basis of a good script.
Everybody out there can actually pick up on whether you're genuine and whether you enjoy work. And I think if you're going to go into a job or you're going to be working in something, you might as well enjoy what you're doing. And if you enjoy what you're doing, the public is going to feel that through the they can tell, they can pick it up. And I think that's one reason why Neighbours is so successful, is because everybody likes
a really tight cast and we have fun working together. Neighbours, definitely, because it allows people to identify with us and get to know us first, so they feel comfortable with us or with our characters, and then hopefully feel comfortable with us. So I think it did help. Yeah.
Let's go back to the phones now. Who's on line 2? Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Lindsay Lewis.
Hello, Lindsay. What's your question?
Do you think you're going to get married in real life?
Well,
Well, are you?
I think, I
To
mean,
each other, or do you mean to anybody else, Lindsay?
To each other?
well, I don't think so. Kylie and we've actually worked together for a long time, and we've been really good friends. I suppose, as we've saying before, the press tend to feed up stories that we're actually we're more than what we do on television.
You play brother and sister.
Yeah,
haven't you?
we've known each other for about 7 or 8 years.
I've lost count.
I
But
know.
I think I'll get married. I just don't know who to. And do you think you'll
Yeah,
get married?
I'm going to get married one day. Don't know when. I'm only 20 at the moment, so
I know, I think this is the problem with having played the parts and people get so involved in your characters that they just can't separate you.
yeah, I think that's probably, obviously the characters have worked so well that people tend to believe that it's more than what it is on television.
It's a compliment, really.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that, Lindsay. Jane, what's your question?
What do you think is the biggest drawback of being a star?
The downside
I guess
again,
it's the, yeah, although I think with everyone's job, I mean, we could complain and other people can complain, but we, as you say, try and look at the bright side of things. But I guess if you did have to find a downside of the job, it would be lots of private life and talking about the press that you really have no control of or right. So
I think also, like, I mean, you've got a lot of responsibilities, and it would be silly to say, for example, go out some nights when you really feel like going out or something like that and stay out and, go out to a party or whatever, and then have to get up really early the next morning and be looking fantastic and really bubbling.
put lots of makeup
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Exposed.
Let's go back to the phones.
Yep.
Who's on line 3?
Hello?
Hello.
Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
I'd like to ask, do you think people are up to violence with because of their neighbours?
I don't think it just detracts, I guess is the word. I suppose that's the word. Yeah, I think it certainly helps. I mean, the thing is, I suppose especially for you was a great example, because one reason why we thought that it'd be nice to do that record too is to sort of prove that it would work other than England and Australia, and it has worked in sort of other countries, in Japan and Germany and throughout Europe, and it just goes to show that it doesn't necessarily need neighbours to succeed, and I suppose that's a result of Stock Aitken Woodham too.
Yeah, but I think if put your cards on the table about it, if they do compliment each other.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I think if Jason, if you had come out with heavy metal record, it wouldn't have complimented your character in the series.
But
And it's the same for you, Kylie. I mean, not that you do heavy metal. Who knows?
That's the way I think the guys write so well, is that they can key in on personalities and work around the personalities to suit the sound that they're actually making.
Okay, let's stay with the phones now. Thank you for that call. And let's go to line 4.
Hello?
Hello.
Helen.
Hello, Helen.
Hello.
What's your question?
After everything that's happened, what ambitions do you have left?
What ambition?
Oh, what ambition? Well, I've got lots of ambitions. I'd like to, I'm about to do my first movie, and
Tell us about that.
well, it's called The Delinquent, and I'm actually flying home today, this morning, to Queensland to start rehearsal for the movie, and I'll be releasing a second album in July, so I'm looking forward to that as well. And things like just generally trying to learn more about the industry that I'm in, and having family, and they're all ambitions as well. So I've got lots.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same, I suppose. I'd like to further my acting, I guess. I've only just recently left the neighbours in that thing, so I'd like to develop in that. But at the moment, I'm concentrating on singing. I've got the album coming out in a month, less than a month, and so I'm going to be concentrating on that for the next 6 months, and working throughout London and Europe and various other places promoting that.
very busy people.
Yeah.
Never run out of ambitions. Thanks for that call. We've got so many questions, so many calls, never enough time to get through them. We have to go to the competition next. We brought in some great prizes here. Albums, of course, and we've got some pickies before I knocked everything over.
Isn't one prize like a white, I guess that's it,
Yeah, I
white
think they're giving
album.
away a pressing of like the first, I don't know how they describe it actually. I think when they put it into a particular mould, it starts off there as a nickel and then it reproduces the problem.
That's a collector's item, really.
Yeah.
And I think we've got a sweatshirt to go with this and a big poster as well. So what's the question?
Well, in our film clip, especially for you, there is a bridge. And what bridge is it?
In Australia, in Sydney. We're giving things away. No, I'm not giving out. I'm not.
Well, I think I can just about get that by now. Yes. Well,
It starts with
what's the bridge? Well, what's the bridge? Answers on a postcard, please. Going live, BBC TV Centre, London W12 HQT. Kylie, safe journey home. Thank you very much for coming in. Jason will be seeing you later on this morning.
Yep.
And by the way, all the speech competitions are being picked out on Friday the 21st of April on Children's BBC. In the meantime, let's look at